Hey, what's up, people? Hope you're all doing well. I'm really excited to make this video, guys. Hope this adds some value to your lives. So, I always wondered, like, how is it like one person does one thing and he gets phenomenal results? And how is it like other person doing the same thing, he gets different results? Like, you give the same piece of information to two different individuals, and how come the result is different? Like the society gives us the same piece of education and expects us to become successful or whatever it wants to achieve from it. But some people turn out to be very successful, and other people become average, and some people do not make anything out of it. So, what is it? Like the one who has become extremely successful or made the most out of it, like how is he thinking that he was able to extract the most out of it? So, it always kind of surprised me, and I always was curious to know about it. And the recent conclusion I could come to was like all these people were system thinkers. They think everything in the form of system. For example, if you look at nature, everything is a system. The solar system. In the solar system, you have earth, you have trees, you have water, you have oxygen, and everything. And if you look at closely, everything is interconnected. The sun influences the earth. And if something fundamental changes in the sun, then even the earth would be affected by the sun. You get it? So everything is like interconnected. The the trees, in order to grow, they need water. And the water evaporates and transforms into clouds. And the clouds in the sky, through the wind, go into different place wherever the rain is required, wherever the water is required. It pours down. So everything is interconnected in such a amazing way that we can't even comprehend. Like nature is smarter than us. We need to accept that. Isn't it? Like look at your body. Your body has a muscular system, a nervous system, digestive system. So all the systems are independent, but they're all connected. So what happens to an average guy who doesn't get phenomenal results is like he's a competent thinker. He thinks everything is independent of its own nature and nothing influences that independency. So that is how he thinks. For example, if you look at a customer care center, and when the employee is working, he thinks the competent thinker. The employee thinks whatever work he's doing only influences the customer care support. It doesn't influence the overall business. That is how he thinks. Similarly, the marketing guy thinks the customer support doesn't have any influence in the marketing. Similarly, the finance guy thinks the marketing guy and the customer support guy has no impact on the finances. They're all competent thinkers. Whereas the entrepreneur, who was able to pull all the strings and put all of them together, he is a system thinker. He knows the customer support guy is equally important to the business as the marketing guy and the finance guy. For example, the fundamental bedrock of the business is the customer. So when the customer has bought your product and he has a complaint about it, and when he has a complaint, he reaches to the customer support. And if the customer support doesn't reach out to the customer and supports him with the issue, then the customer will feel bad. And if the customer feels bad, he's no longer interested to work with the product and the company anymore. And therefore, the company loses one customer. And the marketing guy, who is trying to market the product and is not aware that the customer support is bad for the company, and no matter how much money he invests in marketing, is futile because they're not addressing the foundation problem of the customer. And therefore it affects the finances as well. So the system thinker is aware that everything is interconnected, and he sees every piece as a whole and not the piece as a piece. If one piece is rotten, then the whole system is affected. So that is the foundation of system thinking. So this is what I invite you guys. Anytime you're doing something, like when you are going out for a walk, just observe the nature, how everything is like interconnected. See everything as an ecosystem, how everything is supported with each other. So that is the fundamental quality that you need to develop to see things like that and make the most out of it. Hope this information has helped you guys, and thank you for listening. I'm so happy that I shared.